We are putting in the sink mixer, and it just fits in that little gap behind the sink.
Just. Literally just.
Literally.
Just. He does nothing. Yikes.
Woohoo, look at that. Classy.
Very classy. Beautiful. So I think we're gonna have to close that door because it's blowing in.
Ugh. That was the only breeze I was getting.
God damn, it's hot. Ready?
Yeah.
Because this sink's so deep. Okay. I'm gonna have to do it the hard way. I don't want to do it that way. I'm gonna have to. No, I refuse. I don't want to do it there. Oh!
How the hell did you get in there?
Ah! Am I sweaty?
You're so sweaty.
Oh my goodness. That's why I don't want to be.
Glistening. Oh my gosh.
That's why I don't want to be a plumber ever again.
Well, it looks good. Beautiful. Goes so well with the splashback.
So now I'm going to cut in the low level vent here. And I'm going to stick it in about here. Just cut a bit of this out. Put it back, and then that'll be my low level ventilation. And then the max air fan up there will be my high level ventilation. It's about 30 square millimeters of ventilation. I'm going to cut it in just in the step here. I'll put it at the lowest point, so if any LPG which is heavier than air runs down, come out of there.
So we just found some mesh that we're going to put behind the vent to stop any bugs and everything getting in.
This makes sure it vents out of the car.
But even if we had our window open?
Yeah, because it's too high. Low vent, because it's LPG, it has to go low. So I've just done my gas connections. So in here you'll see I've hooked up the gas there for my hot water unit, and then I'm just going to put a board back here that I can just unscrew to do any maintenance in there. And then in here I've just offset the gas up there, my ball valve, taking it around up here. That's where my cooktop is. So I bought this Sureflow WaterGuard quick change filter. So it's just one filter on it, and it goes, says here 0.5 parts per million it is. And it does chlorine taste and odour, bad taste and odour, sediment, lead, lindane, cyst, turbidity. So this one's pretty crash hot. They came with 8mm hose, so half-inch hose, whereas we're doing 12mm. So I went to my local plumbing place and just got an adapter to get from John Guest to 15mm here, and then I'm just going to connect it straight up to my mixer. So the plan now is to just get this filter in, hook it up all to the mixer, get my hot and cold connected, do all the connections in there. So then all I'll have left to do in this little box in here is just connect up the compressor to power and then just plug in my waste. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to do the waste for the sink here. So I've got a 40mm HEPVO valve, as you can see here. Obviously we call it something else, but it's like the shower. It's not kind of like a non-return valve. So the water will go through these two flaps here, but obviously not come back up. And where I noticed that especially is I put the brakes on quite hard a few weeks ago, and I could hear a lot of water running, and it was because I hadn't sealed the top of my 25mm waste. The water had just built up and kind of just come straight out. So it'd be good, even though there's a bowl there to catch it all, I'd rather not have water constantly coming back up if I'm driving down hills and braking hard. So I'm going to go straight off the waste with a reducer here. So straight off the waste, off the plug and waste to the sink with a reducer to the HEPVO valve. And then I've just got 40mm that reduces down to a 25mm barb, and then I'll just put a locking clip on it. So that'll be the system there. Bit of 40mm through here, and then just down to the 25. If you were to use normal traps in a van, which are primed by water, it wouldn't take long for the water to be sucked out and for the smells to come back through. That's why the HEPVO valve is so good in a van, because it's waterless. Meaning no matter what, no smell nor water will come back up. So I've got the filter hooked up now. At the moment I've got it hooked up to the mixer tab up here, the cold, because the way I'm seeing it is we're only going to really use cold water to brush our teeth or fill up water bottles and fill up anything that we're cooking with. But if we're going to be washing our hands and the dishes and stuff, it'll just be hot water or warm, so there'll be a lot more pressure. I'm not too sure how much pressure drop we'll get through this filter. But I will test it in the coming week, and then if the filter drop is a bit too much, then this box, it comes with a filter tap anyway, so then I'll just direct connect the cold water to the mixer and then have a separate filter feed, but I'm hoping I don't need to, but we'll see. So that's the filter done now, and then I'll keep going on with other stuff. So I've got it filled up, so let's have a look. So that's the HEPVO valve in. That's going to stop any water and most importantly smells coming back up through the sink. It's running fine. Look at that. So good amount of water going down. It's perfect. So nice and dry. Lovely.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time.